So I got about 2 minutes in, and I'm like, all right, 42. We'll talk about the traffic tickets inside of the mill for issuing stuff in parallel.
You got a gun or anything on you?
We'll talk about it. I mean, well, like I said, I'm not just gonna use. Again, I'm using main case study to glove incident. It'll be off the hop. That could have been me, maybe not me. Where's the system? I like to test it on the first day when it's dry, so that gives you a big difference. But then you get into who touches it and why, and who gets the exception based on not being a primary task on those things to come in, make a few adjustments, loader stuff like that, on off. Sometimes you don't have it, so you got to do like the contractual model, and then it's like later on because it touches on Democratic and Republican kind of horse crap that turns into, well, I pay comp, so I don't have to worry about that shit.
Officers driving unmarked cars, not wearing uniforms.
Well, depending on how you carry the farm model, they all become legal systems because they're usually precedent on the situational model, because then it's easy, yes or no. That's a failure of floor protocols based on what happens to adjust the system back over, but still pay. But then you get to roast their ass real good. Now Larry, you sign the marshmallow.
Arrested for felony RSP, which is receiving stolen property. In 2016, he was arrested for drug trafficking and possession of drugs.
So there's no reason to be there?
Which was from a
Really?
case in 2020 for aggravated burglary and assault.
Say here, saves money.
I started going through his misdemeanor arrests, and there were honestly too many for me to go through. One thing that I'll point out about this list of cases for his misdemeanor arrest is that all these cases that have a TR in
you can imagine
those are going to be traffic
all
stops
parallel,
and
but
tickets.
if you wanted to challenge
What
me
this
on
is
it,
an
you're going to
indication
have to
is
summon
a
something.
person who is known to commit crimes. The officers are aware of him, and they're going to proactively stop him when they see him.
Pull bunny out of the hat.
He's committed an offense, they're going to issue a traffic ticket. Another thing about this video that I'd like to point out is the relationship between the officer and the suspect.
If you had to ask, I mean, I don't. As far as which one I seen, oh yeah, that one got it for meth. I was in Delhi. This one did it for this, that, and the other. A few DUIs, and then you meet them. You work with them on the stall mill after they tell you the story. Oh, drug and alcohol sucks. Don't. Yeah, they're all dumbass. Don't know nothing.
I hope you learned something, and I'll talk to you soon.
Every one of them.
911, I'm in Ohio, Livingston now.
What have you seen?
No.
I don't know that yet. You know, the variable starts to. You don't need my opinion. That's the hardest number I can tell you. It's like you have the number. It's in your desk. You know exactly what the number.
21's at 22nd. Yeah, wherever you turn that corner, you just passed.
If I can just take care of Pelosi, I better.
Up for 30 seconds out.
If they walked in my mill, you're supposed to know every variable at the M2 level, MN level. Seriously. I mean, it's like, I gotta have a regulator. This cow. No. Safety violation. You think that's safe? You got it with marshmallow on that? I'd be damned if you don't have marshmallow on that. Huh?
Hey guys, what's
You
going
want
on?
one? I can give you marshmallows.
I don't know, we got a call, man. How you doing, dude? You alright? How you doing? What's your name, dude?
It's odd. It goes way against gravity. I'm the safety guy.
Just drop that. You're good.
You're in trouble.
Which officer? Thank you.
Whoop, whoop.
What do you do? He's got something he needs to take care of, I think. Officers are taking one into custody right now. Everything is going good.
Well, like I said, do you want to get your pretty whites not so pretty white today?
You got a gun or anything on you? You're good. Is this your car right here or no? Okay, how you been, bub? You alright?
I'm the kind of thing they throw out there, pull D12, runs out of gas. Fill it up.
You know what this is about, though? Yeah. Okay. No time's a good time, you know what I mean? You got no dope or anything on you? You got no dope or anything on you? Let's walk over my car.
I make a pile of rock right there, and when you do get her around,
Can I call my crew?
Yeah, I'll help you. Alright, thank you. This is some worn out, like with your ex other girl or something, right?
I'm gonna go through your house. Okay, if you think police can go through your house,
Still
I
got a
guess
little
you're
bit of
not
lip
living
balm,
on the
man.
right kind of gravity.
Never recovered from that.
You had to come to my house, Al, for them coffee. What do you want to talk about, man?
Is this a boxer, dude?
At least that's privilege. I mean, I look 18, but
You alright? How long you been using? Like a year. You got anything in your underwear?
No.
Yeah.
yeah, keys dream nothing already. Shouldn't need to worry about those things. Everybody. I give everybody that.
Chopper, we're going to be full Victor. Paperwork. Big Chopper. Thanks, Chopper.
During the day. Well, you figure well, this takes a certain amount of time. So back to back to back to back to back at the best, the X. Living on Salty Mountain. What it looks like, that's what they do, kinda. I mean, even I could tell you, help them out. That's what it's like. Your knees suck, stick in there, and your hands are gonna get cuffed up. I'm like, ow, it sucks. He'll stand there like that, like that.
You need to have this, dude. How come you didn't take care of it, dude? It makes you look worse, you know what I mean?
That's for a lawyer.
Are you gonna like withdraw or anything?
What are you gonna do, officer? I'm not saying it would. I'm not saying that you're susceptible to those things. But what's right now? I'm a lawyer. Supposed to be safe in the jail while you're waiting. Can't put him in a cage. Gotta sleep at night, right? Karen, I'm gonna hit you with that Z-coin.
He didn't have any keys
You
on.
and everybody else, Warden. E4. This area right here, it is. They're in there, they're allowed to do things based on the commissary they're allowed to have. It's about this much. If you do the math, it's not very hard. Then it starts being, oh, well, I'm the Columbus Police, and I think you need to buy me a buck cruiser. All right.
Thanks for that. I was thinking for some reason like he was going to be over here in the lot or something.
He saw me and he immediately turned around and dropped my keys.
I will throw you out in Rome.
I was like this 'cause I thought he
Who's
was
going to stop me?
Still, his leg thing from a long time ago.
So you play gravity, right? You know what the game is. I have equipment. The number is these systems on what the cost start turning into. Stay on the gravity. Turn it back over. You have a larger issue when deal with coke and nasty money trades for what you put into because, well, you know why. I'm not gonna specify. Those. Don't do those. Those are your safe skid steer. Ow. Ow. Somewhere this is a book. Somewhere's right now vibrating on the shelf.
9121, 9111, where do you want to go?
Gunny's wife. Don't worry, Sergeant. You're fine.
Reduce training time.